Is it possible to calculate the annual income of Russian celebrities? Editor-in-chief of the Russian Forbes, Maxim Koshulinsky, says it is possible, but very difficult, as Russian stars are usually paid in cash. But despite all problems, Forbes, for the third year in a row, has once again published its list of top 50 celebrities.
We do not count the fortune of these people. We don't know how rich they are. We just count how much they've earned in a year. Our rate consists of two parts. On the one hand, we calculate their annual income, and on the other hand, we define how popular they are, how many times they are mentioned on TV, in newspapers, magazines, and internet.
So the first place still belongs to Russian tennis player Maria Sharapova with $23 million. Aside from her, there are 21 sportsmen in the list, and most of them are in the top ranks. The reason is simple. Russian athletes are paid according to international standards. The annual income of Russian musicians is less impressive. Russian pop star Dima Bilan, for example, banked $4 million in a year, but he left behind Alla Pugacheva, the megastar of Russian show business. Russian socialite and TV personality Ksenia Sobchak takes the 7th place. She's often compared to Paris Hilton here in Russia, but her income is nowhere near the same, only $1.25 million. 10 positions down, and we find another newcomer, the young and promising singer, a girl with a male name, Maxim.
I've never tried to make commercial music. I write my songs from the bottom of my heart, and if they bring me financial success, well, the only thing I can say, I'm very happy to be in the list.
Maxim stormed into Russia's show business scene only a couple of years ago. Her debut album, The Awkward Age, was a huge success and sold hundreds of thousands of copies. And according to Russian Forbes, she has banked $1.5 million in just a year. Apart from pop idols, there are also classical music stars in the Forbes list. Internationally renowned conductor Valery Gergiev takes 28th place with $3.5 million in income. While pianist Denis Matsuev banked $1.5 million, opera singer Anna Netrebko takes second from the bottom with $2 million. But is it so important to know how much a star earns within a year?
It's very important, especially for those who are on the list. They can now fix the price of their talent and work.
But there is always someone to disagree. For example, pop stars from the girl band t.A.T.u. They plummeted from the last year's 6th place, 30 points down this year.
We don't do anything special to get in the Forbes list. Frankly speaking, we don't care about it all. We know that anywhere we are the most popular Russian girl band in the whole world.
Anyway, it is interesting for their fans, as they need to know everything about their idols. Alexander Andar, Russia Today, Moscow.
English director Roland Joffé started shooting a film called Finding T.A.T.u. The production is a fictionalized version of a story of notorious Russian pop duo.
The story is said to be a fictionalized version of events taken from the Mitrofanov book. Moscow nightlife, music and internet chat rooms bring two girls together in the middle of Moscow, and that's where their adventures begin.
So now we are shooting here in Kazansky railway station. Today is 15th day of shooting. This story is about two young girls, one American, one Russian, who met in Moscow. And both of them are very fond of T.A.T.u. T.A.T.u., I mean, very famous Russian pop group, musicians.
The author says the book is more tragic and realistic than the movie, which is claimed to have a happy end.
Certainly, I understood that the script is quite a different product. This is a child of the director. And Roland Joffé is a famous director, and he has his own view how to make movies. And I cannot teach him how to make movies, and certainly he changed a lot the book. But I obeyed, because I understood that it is his movie. It is not my movie.
T.A.T.u. said the movie will be very scandalous but also realistic. There will be no bed of roses, but the drama and difficulties that come with relationships. Leading actress Misha Barton has her own view on the movie's morality.
It's not happy or unhappy. I think it's realistic. They're two girls who are working on their lives, and you know, it's kind of a capsule in time for them about where they are at this point in their life when they've realized that they can be musicians and that they could do this for a living. And you know, it ends in a very kind of like sensible way, I think, about the two characters. You know, I really wanted to do this project because I think that Roland's a really cool director, and that there hasn't been enough of a spotlight on Russia in terms of like the youth and the culture and worldwide. Like, I think it's very interesting. It's a really interesting culture, and they're really interesting people.
The producers are hoping to receive family guidance ratings from each country for the film. This will allow all fans, both young and old, to see the film. You can find out what happens to the girls at the end of this summer. Natalia Novikova, Russia Today, Moscow.